In this video, we're going to be giving a first look at the Callaway Epic Flash driver and fairway woods. Let's go butts around.
Hit the ball!
Hey guys, David Folk here. On this channel, we do instructional videos and golf gear reviews just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So over the past couple days, there's been some information starting to be leaked here and there about the new Epic Flash drivers and fairway woods from Callaway. And so I wanted to compile all that information and share that with you so you guys could have the most up-to-date information. I do not have anything on hand as it hasn't even been announced really. In terms of what's coming, what's not coming, all the cool features. So some of this is kind of speculation. I have pictures that I can show you to kind of talk about what it all means. But just so you know, this is the first look. All the information that's been disseminated, I try to gather, compile so that you guys can have as much information going into the marketing season to know exactly what is kind of going to be coming up. So let's get into it, talking about the Epic Flash driver and fairway woods from Callaway. So first off, some of us were wondering whether or not Callaway would continue the Epic line with the Rogue line coming out. It appears, obviously, that is the case. It appears that they are keeping the back weighting port, the sliding weighting port in the back for the Epic series versus the Rogue series, which just has potentially a single weight or a double weight for the Sub-Zero series. So it's one of those that they're apparently going with two different lines for two different people. Somebody who wants to kind of tinker, hone in specifically exactly what they're wanting with the Epic line. And so the Rogue line is going to be more for those people who just want to pick a driver head, pick a shaft, and call it good and have that kind of lineup. So despite the price differences, it's one of those that it just kind of seems like it's going to be based on how much tinkering you do or don't want to do. Also, one of the things that you can see is that they're continuing the jailbreak technology, keeping the crown and the sole together with two bars. I haven't heard whether or not they're going to modify that again, keeping it similar to the hourglass type look that's in the Rogue currently, or if they're going to tweak that to try and help move the center of gravity. I haven't heard one way or the other on that, but that's something that we want to keep our eyes and ears open for on how they're going to manipulate those two steel rods if they are to help move weight around. The color scheme they're going with now is going to be the green, the Epic green, plus a yellow kind of highlight, a yellow lipstick that's going to be on it. It's kind of like the waste management type look, I guess. You know, yeah, the green, the white, and the yellow. It's okay. I'm not super wowed by it, but let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you guys think about the color scheme that they're going with? And finally, kind of the biggest hoorah, biggest, newest technology that we're talking about is going to be the flash face, and that's where the Epic Flash is going to be coming from. I'm not sure if they're tweaking the 360 cup face to try and make it a little bit hotter. The idea is you can't make the center of the club face any hotter. So my best guess, from what I've read and what I've gathered, is going to be they're trying to make the perimeter of the face, when you don't hit the center of the club face, they're going to try and make that as hot as hitting the center of the club face, so that we can get the same amount of distance with the reduced spin to have the greatest amount of carry possible for that. My guess is that they're trying to manipulate the face in some way, trying to thin it out, trying to work it to be able to have that. I'm not sure. Nowhere have I found how this is going to work and what Callaway is claiming for the technology in this flash face. But that's the idea of all the information I could gather about what it's trying to do with their new flash face technology. So it's going to be interesting to see if they consider manipulating roll and bulge to help with that, similar to what TaylorMade was trying to do to help keep it online and keep with the dispersion with their twist face. I haven't heard one way or the other. That's just purely my speculation. It potentially could be there. Just to be able to say, here's how we're going to do something similar to what TaylorMade is claiming and what Cobra has been claiming since the amp driver. But overall, that's going to be probably the biggest technology advance that they're making here with the Epic Flash. Is going to be something to do with that face and trying to make off-center hits travel as close to an on-center strike would. So for the models of these, 3 models have already been cleared by the USGA. So far, we have the Sub-Zero and the regular Epic Flash. That's probably going to be the retail models. The third model is probably going to be some sort of Pro Tour issue model. I wouldn't put it past them to maybe put out a draw Epic Flash and even a star Epic Flash for those who need a little lighter club so they can generate a little bit more club head speed. Finally, we're going to be talking about pricing, and my best guess is that we're going to move past the $500 barrier, which is where we were at with the Epic and the Rogue, moving more to a $550 kind of tier pricing to really try and see if they can maximize profits on this. Unless this is like mind-boggling off-center, similar distance to an on-center hit, and it's just revolutionary, I don't foresee me personally jumping ship from the 917 that I'm currently playing to this Epic Flash to pay $550 for that. I look forward to hearing your comments down below, guys. Let me know what you think about the Epic Flash, all the information that I've been able to share with you. What do you think about the Flash face? Have you heard anything about that? Post those comments down below. Share that with the community here to really see what kind of technology, what kind of tweaking are they doing with the face. Are they sticking with the 360 cup face technology, which I have a feeling that's going to be part of it. But they're probably going to try and thin out the face and do something with that to, like I said, try and get as much distance from the perimeter strikes as. But let me know if you've heard anything. Post those down below. Pricing, obviously, post those comments. I look forward to hearing from you. Any questions, hit the comment section. We'll be happy to help you. And of course, guys, while you're down there, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up because YouTube likes that. Thanks for watching, and we'll chat with you next time.